day.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello everyone, this is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam! And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the dish. As you can see, I have run across the hall to change studios. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. From those of you that were watching me on the Pro channel, on the WD, on the, well, That Park Place. Not actually, it wasn't the Pro show. It was That Park Place. But yeah, that was on That Park Place, not the Pro channel. But I want to say howdy to everyone coming in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Pro. Thank you, MJ and Culture. That was fun. We had a good time over there. And now we are here to have a good time over here. And I have been working in the background so much on trying to get assets as far as the super chat things that are concerned. By the way, if you're brand new, if you're coming in right now, please do hit that like button on the way in. If you are watching this on the replay, hit the like button and add a comment, please. The comments, even after the fact, not just the chat during the live, but the comments after the fact, they really help. So even if you're just commenting replay gang when you watch, we appreciate that a ton. But I see lots and lots of people coming in. Let me try and say hi to as many people as you can. As you know, you are I'll do it the Roger Rabbit way, because I know people were watching me before. The apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee. Yeah, and of course you are the Gigawatts, and you are, you're the Energon that did get, I can't even say it right today. You are the Energon that gets this guy to transform and roll out to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
That is so much better than the pink milk. I guess. Well, maybe that's what they're trying to do. The pink milk at Galaxy's Edge. Boy, we haven't. I don't think we've seen the pink milk over here on our coast, so we'll be looking out for that. I think we still have green over here. Anyhow, let's start welcoming people in. My mom is out there, Kathleen Fantazi. Hello, thank you for being. Thanks, Mom. It's always like it's like on the sidelines when you have the football player and the dad taught him everything. And then they're like, hi, Mom. But, my mom taught me everything. Is great. Appreciate you being here. Long Rua is here. Long Rua. I love it when you come in with the Vietnamese dong because it's so funny because Jonas doesn't like to say it. And it's hilarious when I get a kick out of it every single time. Kit Kat is here. Hello, Kit Kat. Kit Kat, working on your clip, Texas 8412, also working on your clip. What are we dishing today? We're going to be talking about Hoppers. We're going to talk about Pixar and the downfall. And O2RR is here. Hello again, everyone. Hello, O2RR. O2RR, if you are, I think you're local maybe, or somewhere in the vicinity, and Captain William Schweikert, I don't know if you're out there, but I think you're in the vicinity as well. We're going to talk about a meetup. I'm going to try and plan a meetup around MegaCon weekend, a channel meetup. So just to let anybody local know or anybody who's coming in for MegaCon, I want to try and do a channel meetup. So be on the lookout for that on the community tab. Texas 8412 says Sizzle Long Rua. Yes, that was the answer to that question. Yes, that was what we're going to be talking about today. And Kit Kat says, stop the sizz. I understand. Going Shogi is in the house. Four Leaf Shogi changed his name back to Going Shogi. It's not even the 17th yet. You could have kept it. Kit Kat, fresh brisket on the board from Bucky's, the beaver we actually do like. The Bucky's beaver. Yes, a chill stream indeed. Andy W says hi. Hey, all. Erica and Raph is in the house. And let's see. Yes, Energon. Okay, Long Rua, she is Hispanic. She's from Venezuela. I have a Filipino cousin. What do you call it? One of my cousins married a Filipino wife. So, and my understanding about Filipino food is just really, really good too. So, my beautiful Virginia is Venezuelan. Energon grape juice, please. Universal Studios. That's not a bad idea. Actually, now that you think about that, Energon as a drink at Universal Studios. Oh, that's we should tell them. Neverboy 9184 loved Hoppers, and it was an animated movie my dad finally enjoyed too. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. I haven't seen it yet. From what I've heard, it's probably something I will wait for. I want to wait for it. Kit Kat, awesome. First Dragon Queen trying to stay awake. Hey, if I put you to sleep, I would totally understand. Park Hoppers, just Hoppers. I do like Park Hopping channel though. I am ninja watching. Have fun all crazy week for me and my wife. I understand, Tom. Thank you for being out there in the ninja watch zone. And Going Shogi saying hi to everybody is out there. Guys, we love to celebrate on our channel. Just want to let you know if there are any super chats that come in. Super chats. Speaking of super chats, we had members. If anybody becomes a member, has a member milestone chat or gifts memberships, we are going to celebrate that. We had huge gifted memberships last week. I got to put new emojis on the channel. So if you have suggestions, you can put that on my community tab. I'll probably put a poll out or some type of a community post. But I've been trying to figure out how we're going to give this guy away. So we are now giving this guy away. We've got over 100 members of the channel. And so I said, when we get to 100 members, I'm going to give this guy away. The way that I've been trying to figure out how to do that and do it in a fair manner so that the people that actually watch the channel have the best chance at winning that, people that want it. So what I'm going to do is in the members only tab, if you're a member of the channel, it's going to be a member post on the community tab, member only post. I'm going to have you put down your name for the drawing in that, because that is, I realize maybe the best way that I can do this is for the next maybe couple of weeks, put this out there so that if you're a member of the channel and you actually want to win this, you've got the best chance of doing so. So look for the posts on the community tab, member only post, and I will be giving you a chance to put your name in the hat, in the drawing for the Figment popcorn bucket. Tom's going to throw in a blue wrench, I believe, and that's how we are going to do that because it just makes sense. Who is saving time? Big Golf. Yeah, I'm going to use the wheel thing. I really want to do this. I don't want to just make it fair. I want to make it so that it's given to somebody who really wants it. Like, yeah, it just makes so much more sense if I do it that way. Texas wants the sizzle and Kit Kat does not want the sizzle. That's really, really funny. But speaking of Kit Kat and who wants it and who doesn't want the sizzle. Oh, we got to get back to this. So my point I was making is we love to celebrate you guys. Any super chats, any super things that come in, super things, super chats, super stickers, PayPal, buy me a coffee. Anybody buy something from our spread shop during the course of the show. Anybody drops any member support or any channel support whatsoever, we appreciate you guys so much, and we want to thank you for that. But we do it through a celebration. On our channel, we do it through dance celebrations. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's having a good time in the chat. If you're a member of the channel, the custom emojis, throw those custom emojis down in the chat when we do a celebration. And even if you're not a member of the channel, we want you to celebrate with us. So any kind of fun, super heart emojis, smiley face emojis, any kind of fun emojis you want, put it while we're doing a celebration in the chat. You guys ready? We're going to do a practice run right now. We don't have any supers yet. We do have a goal of 5 on the show today. And we're going to do a special Q&A on water parks, specifically water parks, because I do have my Volcano Bay vlog coming up. So do a special Q&A on water parks at the end of the show if we get the supers, if we get the goal today on the supers. But right now, we're going to practice our celebration. You guys ready? Get ready to celebrate with us in the chat. When I hit the button, you say thank you. Let's celebrate. Are you ready to go? Let's celebrate. There we go. That's how we celebrate. For the one person that was asking about the sizzle, that's sort of an inside joke to people that watch WDW Pro and Pedro Pascal, and it's kind of a funny thing about that there. Hey, look, Erica and Raph is out there, but Erica and Raph might be somewhere else. She might be behind the scenes somewhere. Erica maybe back there, but you know, the problem with trying to get Erica on the show is she doesn't exist in our timeline. She's in the future.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me. It's Marty.
No, it can't be you! I sent you back to the future!
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening! You can't be here! It doesn't make sense for you to be here! I refuse to believe that you are here!
But she is here. Thank goodness. Erica.
Hi. So our clocks have not changed over here. So we are 5 hours ahead of you guys. And I have to remember that.
Oh, goodness gracious. So you do go to daylight savings time, but it's a different date.
Yeah. So I almost missed the stream tonight because I got the time completely flipped around. By the time I would have logged on, the stream would have been over.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because it's like,
or you would have been wrapping up.
Well, a couple days ago, it was 1:38 at this time instead of 2:38 at this time, which has also thrown my cycle off of it's really weird, but for me personally, losing weight or trying to do what I'm doing with fitness has so much to do with the time of the day that I do certain things.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I intermittent fast, which means I'm usually working out at the end of my fast. So there's a lot of times when I'm working out, I haven't eaten for maybe 20 hours, maybe 21 hours. I know it sounds weird, but
No, not at all, because I fast too. So I only eat like
so
once a day.
yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing, is trying to eat just once a day. You got to be careful about that too, because sometimes when you're eating once a day, you're thinking you're not going to get enough calories, and sometimes it's so easy to get too many calories anyway.
I know, especially in one meal. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I've done that one too
It
many
is.
times over.
It's really easy to get 3,000, 3,500 calories in a meal and not like 1,500 or 2,000. So it's just, there's different ways to do it. There's different strategies. I get it, but the timing is really important. So when the time changed, it's like my brain still wants to think it's an hour earlier than what it actually is, and it's like I can't wrap myself around that. So when does your time change?
I think not maybe by next weekend. I looked earlier and I've already forgot. Either by next weekend or the weekend after next. It's like an almost 2-week window.
So it's coming soon, but you're still in the future to us. You're just maybe not as far in the future. we have gotten closer to you. It's, what is it, 7:38, 7:40 there now? Okay, that makes sense. So my sister, I don't know if my sister's in the same time zone as you. I think she might be, because she's in Amsterdam. And I think
Netherlands.
Amsterdam's not very far.
Yeah, I think they're in the same time zone as us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she's more than a couple hours away from you driving at the most.
Like 3 hours. We're about 3.5 hours to Amsterdam.
That's not bad. So are there trains that you can take from where you are? Yeah, okay. That's what,
a lot of people take the train up there for obvious reasons.
My baby. What now? Why would they want to take a train from Germany to go to Amsterdam just for, I don't know, say the weekend? Is there some kind of a red light type of spot that they might want to go to?
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to drive back and end up with a DUI.
I got to be careful because we're a family show. I cannot say. I will tell you, if you ask me about it on Brew Banter when I'm on next time, I will tell you about my Amsterdam story of when I visited my sister, because it's really, really funny. Something I personally heard, and in the evening in Amsterdam, after somebody was coming out of a particular venue and meeting back up with his friends, there was a conversation that I overheard, and it was fairly loud because I think everybody was toasted. Try to remember to ask me about that.
I will definitely not forget, especially if you're there this Friday.
Just can't talk about it on this.
We love funny stories like that.
Oh, it's so funny. It's hilarious. But speaking of funny and hilarious and wonderful things, we have to get her on the show. I think she's been cruising around the Magic Kingdom or maybe Epcot. I don't know where she was, but
so I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead.
You're muted.
You're muted.
So sorry. I was laughing so hard. I didn't want to get on here cracking up because I have tears in my eyes. That intro could not be more accurate over this weekend. Good God in heaven. If you guys want to know, I will share it with you, and I'll make it as quick as possible.
No, share away, please.
Okay, at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, as you guys know, because you guys are Disney people, you have Jambo House and Kidani Village. There is a shuttle that runs from each section.
That's a shuttle. It's a van.
It's a little shuttle van thing, whatever you want to call it. It runs like every 15 minutes, the damn thing shows up. Okay.
Yeah.
I go with my son. I'm like, let's go see if they have any reservations over at Sanaa because nothing's showing up on my app. He goes, okay, mom, let's go together. So we go, we get on the shuttle, we get to the Kidani village, we go into the reception area, and the ladies are the cast members there, phenomenal. They were like, yeah, we party of 4, we got you. Just go in the lounge and wait for your other 2 to get here. So I told my hubby, I'm like, you and Kelly, just stand by. It's just a 10-minute ride on a shuttle if we get something. And I explain everything to him, and he goes to the wrong bus stop. And so the joke here is I'm going to skip through it. It took them an hour to get to Sanaa. Okay. So the joke for the whole night with the waitresses and everyone, why I go, well, see, what happened was he went to Epcot and he got lost. And then, because of the Conan joke. That's Conan, right? The guy, my intro. Literally, my intro is what happened to my family. I'm like, how does it take you an hour? You got on the wrong bus. I told you, get on this tiny little shuttle. It'll take you right to Kidani Village. Oh, I don't know how to navigate this place without you. That's what happens when you go without me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was funny, but we ended up having a great time at dinner at Sanaa. It was wonderful, but it took him and Kelly an hour to get there, Erica. Because I see that it is hilarious. Thank God the lounge was so nice. Me and Corbin had drinks. We had the bread service. Like,
the bread service was so good. If you would have invited me to dinner at Sanaa and said you were paying for it, I think the whole family would have probably gone, oh, wait. Change our minds. We'll figure out.
You'd have gotten there faster than her husband.
He went to Epcot. He went to Epcot.
I know how to navigate to Sanaa. So in 2020, in November of 2020, we stayed at Jumbo House because a friend of mine said, I have some DVC points that are about to expire. They're going to expire at the end of November. If I don't use them, do you want to use them? I'm like, okay, sure. So use 11 or 12 points, stayed at Animal Kingdom. Anyway, great favor. Just stay there for the night. It was fun. And it was 2020. So 2020, you know what was going on in 2020. Everybody was like, we had to wear masks everywhere and all this, but it was weird. The only thing open at Animal Kingdom were the DVC rooms. So Jumbo House is mostly not DVC. Kidani is all DVC, but I wanted to stay in Jumbo House because to me, Jumbo House was the original Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed at Jumbo House in one of the DVC rooms, and it was great. Like, we had a safari view. It was awesome. Hey, Tiffany, happy birthday. I saw you pop in there, Canadian Family Life. So we stay in this room, right, in 2020. I think I have a vlog on the channel on it if you guys go back and check. But what was so interesting is that nobody was there. Like Jumbo House, Boma was closed. Everything was closed at Jumbo House. The only thing open at Jumbo House was the pool during the day. That was fun. But we had to go to Kidani Village to get anything. Kidani Village, Sanaa was not open as a full service restaurant. It was only open as a quick service restaurant. So I had to take that shuttle over there to Kidani Village to get breakfast, to take the shuttle and bring it back in a big bag over to our room at Jumbo House, which is exactly what we did because we wanted breakfast in the room.
That's great.
It was fine the way they did it, and they had it organized, and it was great. But I, only since then have I actually been to Sanaa as a sit-down restaurant and enjoyed the bread service and all that stuff. But it was so weird. But of course, I know Animal Kingdom Lodge like the back of my hand. Kidani Village, yeah. Well,
we all do.
Kidani Village, especially. Has those really nice quiet seating areas that literally nobody ever goes to. You can go outside, you can watch the animals. It's super peaceful during the day when everybody's at the parks.
Exactly.
As a local, they made it a lot harder for us than it used to be because so many locals started to go. But it was always fun to go as a local to like Animal Kingdom and just kind of quietly hang out, enjoy, like go to the Mara, get something to eat there, get some zebra domes to snack on.
Oh, we got those. Those are so freaking delicious. Holy
my
cow.
Kid loves you gotta have zebra domes, and my kid loves the arcade. So
the arcade is so cute. The
we
Pumbaa's thing, it's cute.
And as far as there's two resorts that are my favorite two to actually hang out at, and the Boardwalk is one because the Boardwalk has the entertainment, and Animal Kingdom is the other one just because it's so peaceful and quiet, and you got animals.
Yeah, it's nice,
So
beautiful.
those two resorts especially. All the Disney resorts are great. Nothing, I don't have anything against the Disney resorts. The parks are a whole different story, but that's beside the point.
I knew Erica was gonna laugh with this story because we sat for an hour in the lounge at Sanaa. They were so nice to us, but I'm like, how did you get lost? Do you not read the signs?
Oh my gosh.
Just read the signs. And I knew she would love this story. I was saving all of this for like your show, Ron, so I can update Erica. Oh, and I thought about Shogi.
That is a
with the
classic
platters.
story.
It is a classic story, right? That's what you get when you split up. You should never split up.
Well, speaking of classics, we got to get to our super chats. We got a couple of them. Izzo's Place popped in for $10. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support, Izzo's Place. Clip for Izzo's Place, MJ.
It's coming right up, Ron.
I know. I've got Kit Kat and Texas and Izzo's Place and quite a few more that we're going to start doing clips for. But thank you, Izzo's Place. Yours is going to be a fun one because Izzo's Place, if you ever watch his channel, and I go to his channel sometimes to watch it, it's like repairman type stuff, and so it's.
Oh, we have a few people, Snarky and blah 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 blah, and
Oh
Flying
my gosh.
Blind. You
Flying
got a lot of work. That's your whole summer.
My whole So yeah, lots of clips for you guys coming up. But thank you so much for the extra support there, Izzo's Place, and it goes towards our super chat goal of 5 today. So we got 1 out of 5, and Go and Shogi over here. By the way, I don't know what Ronnie Bradley Esquire is supposed to mean.
Oh, Shogi, I'm gonna send you some videos, photos on Instagram of the desserts they had. They were so cool. I knew as a chef, he'll appreciate it though, because of the way they did it with the toppings. It was really, really cool. I'll send that to Shogi.
And speaking of, Go and Shogi comes in with gifted 5, drops 5 gifties. By the way, those 5 gifties should, let me see. No, I think I'm at 144 right now. I think I need 1 or 2 more memberships to hit that 150 mark. And if I hit the 150 mark, I believe 4 new emojis will come. Right now I'm working on 3 new emojis. So we got to get to the next one. But congratulations to, let's see, First Dragon Queen, Crafty Witch 232, The Real Ventures, House of Apollo, Kevin Apollo got one, and The Hitchhiking Bones also got one. That's awesome. So all those people that got them, congratulations. I will put your name at the end of the long list. And if you watch the outro today, you'll see all of the names of the 144 members that we have total for right now. I am trying to keep up with that. There may come a point when we reach 200 or 300, I probably am not going to be able to get all the names on that list and keep up with it all the time. But I'm going to do my best always because I love to give credit where credit is due, and I'm so thankful for that. And Texas 8412 wants to see Snarky's clip. But first of all, we got to congratulate Izzo. We give Izzo a celebration clip. And this is not your own personalized clip yet, but let's celebrate for Izzo.
Is it too much? Too much? It's the birthday! Oh, this is just the best of us.
Texas 8412. When did you stay at Beach Club? I was there November of 2021 is when I stayed at Beach Club for my 50th birthday. So I'm very curious if we missed each other or if you were there during 2020. But we also have Go and Shogi having gifted those 5 memberships. We got to Go and Shogi. Everybody celebrate with the Go and Shogi clip. Oh, it's over here somewhere. Nope, there it is. Dirty birdie fur, shady fur, late for my own celebration. That's fine. So Texas 8412 stayed there during 2020. Yeah, DVC was a ghost town. It was 2020. It was funny because as much as I don't like looking back on what happened to us during 2020 and 2021, when they did reopen the small portions of WDW that reopened, it was kind of the best time in the world to go there. Like, if you got to go to Walt Disney World when the parks first reopened and you were one of the very few people that got to go there, the wearing the mask thing sucked. But I got to tell you, the distancing wasn't bad at all. Like, everybody had to stay 6 feet apart from each other, which you kind of like didn't even realize how nice that was until later on. Like, the one thing I never wanted to come back is when they tell people, and I hate this. I don't know if you guys, how Eric or MJ feel about this, but when you're in a crowd and they say, please fill in all available spaces. And I'm like, I don't want to. I need personal space. I wish that would have never came back. Yeah, it was very empty. The parks were fun, Tom. And I'm telling you, my older son and I went by ourselves one time to Animal Kingdom, and we rode Flight of Passage three times in a row, no wait. It was awesome. So that part of it was great, and you could have only done that like once in a lifetime. So it was I'm an optimist. I look at the good things. So boom, there it is. Jill Powers has popped in, and going
Jill
Shogies.
Powers, the river daughter.
I only have one famous chef I don't like for being a jerk. He was too absorbed in the celebrity and couldn't care less about the food. Oh, who? Emeril Lagasse? I don't know if that's who it is, but that's who it makes me think of. Emeril Lagasse.
Gordon Ramsay. He said he met Gordon Ramsay once. He's actually super nice. That's what he said.
Yes, but hello, everybody. Well, I suppose we should get around to doing some stories today. I want to talk about the weekend box office, and it's gonna be a little bit different than we usually do it. And I might be able to show you why, and I might not be able to show you why, but we're going to start things off by talking about the numbers. Well, the weekend box office numbers are here, but they're not at the numbers. I usually like to go to the numbers for what I consider to be typically more accurate reporting, but there's a reason we're not going to the numbers today. Would you like to see why? This would be why.
Oh my.
The numbers is under maintenance, unfortunately.
The Beavers got to it.
Yeah, that would make sense. They chew things up, so
They did chew it up.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Is there another website that tracks the same stuff?
Yeah, Box Office
or is this
Mojo.
the best one?
No. Yeah, the numbers is the one I typically like to go to for more accurate, but Box Office Mojo is by IMDb Pro, which I used to pay money for, but I don't now. I am on IMDb, but I haven't updated my own thing lately, so I don't even know what my IMDb looks like. But sadly, because I don't pay for it anymore, when you go to Amazon and you look at my movie, my name's not on it like it used to be. I used to love going to Prime back like a year or two ago, and I would look up my own movie, and you know how I would have the cast list. I'd be like, oh, look, I can look Ronnie Bradley. Look, there I am. That was, it was like, oh, I've made it, except I haven't really made it, but it was fun. I like to pretend. It's a good time. Anyhow, Box Office Mojo has our weekend numbers. This is how it looked over the weekend coming through. And I don't know that these are the final numbers yet because we usually get those later in the day on Monday. But Hoppers, $46 million domestic. Scream 7 Still, I didn't even know there was a Scream 7. There's a Scream 7.
Yeah, and there was some back talk about that with what's the girl's name from the original one? She's got like black hair.
Oh, Nev Campbell?
Yes. She was like on the edge of like doing it, not doing it. And then she did post something that says like she wouldn't be able to live with herself if she didn't take the deal and do the movie. Like she wouldn't be able to like sleep at night or something. I forget what it was. She felt like she had to do it. Yeah.
I can't sleep at night after I watch one of those movies. So
I don't want to see any more of those.
Yeah, I'm not like, because you know what's funny? The thing that I remember most about Scream was Drew Barrymore. An opening scene, and she's in it for like 5 minutes, and then she gets slashed, and that's it.
The little girl from E.T. No,
I know she's all grown up now and has become weird. So
weird.
She has become. Where is it at? Where is it?
I don't know. I feel like the Scream
Weird.
We're so nostalgic. They're like 90s movies, like The Grudge, The Ring. We had all those weird movies that I kind of liked.
I will tell you, I'm looking forward to something about Scream coming up, and that is the next scary movie, because
They're going to make fun of it. Oh,
I love the scary movie parodies. No, the Wayans brothers have said that they are sick and tired of the cancel culture. And so they even want to do another White Chicks movie. Which is hilarious. Yeah. And I think that they said that the problem with today's day and age is comics can't make the movies that they want to make, and that sucks.
They can't.
So the Wayans brothers said, "Screw that. We're just gonna do it." And the trailer came out for the next scary movie, and it offended so many people in such a fun way that I love to laugh at.
Ron, you would.
Well, because people take offense too easily, and that's it. But yes, not a Scream fan, and I don't care for splatter movies. I get you. I'm with you. I'm not a Scream fan either. I don't really care. The Bride came out, and apparently somebody told me that was like a woke version of The Bride of Frankenstein. Goat. Look at Goat. Goat is still doing well. $6.6 million and it's been at the box office for quite some time, and it's taking number 4. So I would probably suggest that people are probably maybe rewatching Goat again, and it was worth it.
The Bride woke. I'm so sorry. I'm still on that.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, how can you make that woke? I
don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. I know nothing about it.
Why?
Look,
maybe
as far as
I started to make her one gender and then decided mid.
Why?
She wakes up.
I mean, they are engineering another monster, right?
Here it is. This is how. Look, this is how the scene plays out, right? So Dr. Frankenstein's there, and it makes it. She's alive, and then she's like, "Did you just assume my gender?"
That's messed up. Why did they do? Why would they do that?
Would be funny. That would be so funny. So we're looking at what else we got here. I want to look at Goat for a second, because I want to see. It's $83 million, $146 million worldwide. Wasn't very advertised. MJ, have you seen Goat yet?
No, I want to see it though. You did tell me about it. When I saw you shedding tears, I said, "Okay, I got to go see it."
I really, really enjoyed Goat. And I was, like I said, taken aback and quite pleasantly surprised. And my whole family had a good time at the movies, which is really the bottom line. The only thing that was quote wokish at all about Goat was that they had the teams, the sports teams were mixed as far as male female. But the problem is, or the non-wokeness of that is that they were also animals. So a male goat is not as strong as a female panther. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter when they make them animals. because the teams were made up of mixed animals, it like really wouldn't matter at all. If you have humans, or if they were all the same animal, if it was a bunch of just goats, I don't know how goats are, but like female humans are made different than male humans within the animal world. That can be different. That can sides can switch and stuff, but that's where it becomes important. Actual biological science becomes important at that. Hey, I saw Vijay in the chat over there. See there, the movie presented an opportunity to make the character more feminist and focused on consent. Oh, is that the bride? Is that what you're talking about, the bride, Vijay? Let us know in the chat. I think that's what we're talking about. Okay, so Jill says here, begins with a mariner like the ancient mariner who picks up Victor near the North Pole with the creature chasing him, ends with Victor telling his tragedy. Branagh's version is the closest to the novel. Well, that makes sense. I love Kenneth Branagh. And Libra All Woman has entered the chat as well. So, but yeah, Goat is still, I think, doing well for a very very under advertised movie. I don't know what the production budget is. I don't know where it's going to end up going to on streaming. I don't know that that's going to make its money back in the box office. Still might be underperforming, but it's definitely worth going to see. And I really liked it. Jill Power says The Bride is an abomination.
Oh my goodness. The trailer scared the crap out of me. I was like, what am I watching?
Was she played by Kamala? Oh, no, sorry. I'm not supposed to. That's political commentary. We don't do that on this channel, so I apologize for that. But we do need to get to the one that we wanted to talk about, which big time, which was, let me go back a tab and see if I can find it. And that is Hoppers. Now, Jonathan Rubin is in the chat. He saw Hoppers. He liked it. Jonathan, if you're still out there, you can tell us, you can put in the chat, what you liked about it. That's fine. Now, here's the description. A 19-year-old animal lover uses technology that places her consciousness into a robotic beaver. I have a hard time reading the description because her consciousness got placed into a robotic beaver. That just doesn't sound right. To uncover mysteries within the animal world beyond her imagination. A robotic beaver, that sounds like an avatar, which I think they made a joke about in the movie because it was so on the nose. But I have heard what Fake Wizard was talking about. How many people in the chat saw the how many people in the chat saw the Pro and Fake Wizard review of this? I don't know if you saw it, Erica. I watched it, and it was Texas 84. In a word, I'm worried about the robotic beaver. Yeah, I can imagine. But Fake Wizard was talking about how the animals all talk about how it's totally okay to like eat each other if they get hungry enough, and that's perfectly fine. And that, like, it just sounded weird. It sounded like there were some odd conversations in the movie. I don't know if they were being played for laughs. The other thing that they were really talking about in a big way is that the movie wasn't for little kids, and it's a Pixar movie. A Pixar movie not for little kids sounds very, very strange. Jill says, looks like a cross between Joker 2. Oh,
yeah, she's right. What was the name of that movie that Margot Robbie did before Barbie? It was like weird and kind of like slashery. She was like a villain, like
Harley Quinn.
Oh, thank you. What's the name of that movie though?
Oh, it's got I think you're talking about the movie that had a really, really long name, like Harley Quinn, and this is blah 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 blah. I don't know what it was. I never watched it.
I don't know, but that Bride trailer looks similar to something like that movie Margot Robbie did. What is the name of that
Suicide
movie?
Squad?
Thank you, Erica. The Bride of Frankenstein looks like the trailer from Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Thank you, Erica. My goodness.
Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey. That's the other. So yeah, she was in Suicide Squad, but the Birds of Prey was the one I think you're talking about. Anyway, and Lady Gaga also played that same role. Yeah, Harley Quinn.
I didn't like Suicide Squad. Did you guys like that movie?
I heard it was terrible, but no, I didn't watch it.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah, no, it was James Gunn was trying to do with the Suicide Squad from DC what he did with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and for some reason, and this is a personal opinion only because some people love Suicide Squad.
I know.
There's also a version of the Suicide Squad in the Arrowverse, so they appear there. It's a little bit different. They're a DC property. The Suicide Squad is.
Oh,
it's where the character of the Peacemaker comes from. I was hoping that I would have liked Suicide Squad, and I ended up not liking it. Like it was I don't think I've ever rewatched it. Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't know why, but that movie and that property, all three of them I think are really good. Like the first one's the best by a long shot. But the fact that they made me cry over a raccoon in the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it just says a lot. And for some reason, the Guardians of the Galaxy to me is the only thing that James Gunn has ever gotten right. That's a personal opinion, but I don't like anything that he's touched outside of Guardians of the Galaxy. I really don't. I don't like the Superman movie. It's all.
Did he do Avatar too, or am I? No, that's someone else, right?
Yeah, no.
No,
that's Cameron.
Thank
Gunn.
you. Okay, James Cameron. Okay.
Both James, very different last name. Arrow Deadshot had a great depth. Yes. Oh, yes. Yep. I would agree. Yeah, the Arrowverse started out actually really, really good. With Arrow and Flash, and then it kind of devolved after Supergirl got involved. And then Tyler Hoechlin's version of Superman is my favorite version of Superman since Dean Cain. So, but not the Tyler Hoechlin version that's in the Supergirl or the Arrowverse, but the Superman and Lois version, which was totally different. Which is
when
really
is Supergirl coming out again? I forgot.
Oh, that movie?
Yeah, Supergirl.
Could care less about it. It's a different one. Yeah, he's a Tromo director. Right, you're right, going Shogi. Guardians fits the Tromo film style better, and it really, really does. So let's look at Hoppers here. You've got $46 million. Everybody's saying that's good, except that when you compare it to what Mario is predicted to have happen in about a month, it's what is that? That is less than a third of what Mario is predicted.
That's crazy. They did that to themselves because they put no effort into it. I don't know. Or the marketing is awful too. Like with Go It. When do you see a trailer for Hoppers on even YouTube or when you turn on your TV? I don't know. I didn't see
a lot for Hoppers. But I will say this. It looks like Pro says that Hoppers is toast, and I want to get to that as our main story here. That Park Place bookmark it if you have not done so yet. Thatparkplace.com. Pixar is toast. I like toast. Oh, for breakfast. Pixar is toast. The media reaction to Hoppers proves it. This is by our good friend WDW Pro. Just got off the show with WDW Pro, March 7th, 2026. The woodland animals in Hoppers, Pixar, YouTube. I don't understand this picture. The bear has the beaver in his mouth. I don't know.
He's just carrying him around.
Carrying him around.
Because that's what bears do.
So if you've been paying attention to social media this weekend, you'll notice there's a full court press underway to promote Hoppers, the mediocre new film from Pixar, as well as an effort to convince you Pixar knows they have a problem and are fixing it. Of course, both of these should not be true at the same time, but never let the media trick you for one moment that the shill system is consistent. Everywhere you look, from Rotten Tomatoes to X to Instagram, Hoppers is the greatest Pixar thing made since, well, the last Pixar thing. Check that. It's the greatest since Coco. And they'll do anything to convince you of that. 90+% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Check. Previews box office results that show it slightly up from the other original Pixar IP debuts, while holding that Hoppers was given 2 days of previews rather than the traditional one. Check. Shills lighting up their feeds to make sure you know that it's absolutely incredible and will lift your soul. Check. And annoying non-trending characters labeled as a suddenly trending sensation, even if the average American doesn't know their name. Check. Hoppers Countdown. This is an account on X, it appears. In a recent study, shows that Tom Lizard from #Hoppers has the same level of popularity as Mickey Mouse, Stitch, Winnie the Pooh, and Olaf. The movie releases on March 6th. I'm sorry, panel. Who here on the panel thinks that this weird-looking lizard character with bulgy, crazy eyes is as popular as Stitch, Pooh, Mickey Mouse, or Olaf?
No way. What does he do that's interesting?
I don't know.
He looks like he's made out of Play-Doh, and then someone stuck two eyes too far apart on him. He doesn't even look like a plushie that I would want to buy.
He looks like me when StreamYard freezes me.
He looks like a very cartoony version of the lizard in Tangled.
Yeah,
that was a better lizard. They're trying to fit a lizard-shaped peg into a round hole. You are correct. What on God's green earth is going on?
What's his name? Does he have a name?
Tom Lizard.
Wow, that's such a cool name. It's so unique.
Good Lord. Boardwalk Times, Pixar CCO Pete Doctor on Tom Lizard from #Hoppers. I don't know that you can ever predict these things. As soon as you try to make something go viral, well, that's like certain death. We just thought it was funny. We thought this character is quirky and weird.
Weird.
Definitely weird.
Well,
Let's put the merch out and see what the people do with it. It's going to go on clearance.
We'll see. Of course, behind the scenes, things are actually not as being presented. In fact, they're flat out dire. How bad is it? Let's take a look. Hoppers is currently on pace for a $40 million box office weekend domestically. We know that it looks like it hit somewhere around the 46 million. We don't know the final figure, but we'll get that. But that includes an extra day of previews that nobody wants to talk about. So that would place it as the definitive second to worst Pixar debut adjusted for inflation. Only Ilio is worse, with a $150 million reported budget and at least $100 million in marketing. Although I'll be honest, I'm not sure that it had $100 million in marketing because I didn't see much, but maybe it did. Hoppers needs to break $500 million to break even. Okay, that's fine. That's looking tougher and tougher the longer we look at this thing. Remember, Super Mario Brothers Galaxy is likely $1.5 billion box office money printing machine, and it's coming out April 1st. Hoppers has 3 weeks to do whatever it's going to do. So think about that, guys. So that's when you talk about studio, we talk about legs on a movie, right? You're talking about a movie legging out. It has to not just be successful on the opening weekend, but it's got to have a long run. Now, Zootopia, for example, which I think is still out of the box office, that given that super long run and the fact that nothing was up against it, Zootopia 2 has done amazing, right? Over $1 billion, and that's great. Zootopia 2, fine, no issue with that. This movie was quiet it was a really under the radar Pixar release. I don't even think it's funny because when it comes out, I feel like they try to say that everything about it has been amazing. It's been great. It's $46 million. Woohoo! Yay! But what they're trying to do is say something good now, because all this talk is going to go away the moment the Mario movie comes out. I think.
Yeah. No, yeah. I agree. I could see that. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Given the post-Lasseter Pixar, remember, he was fired for hugging platonically too much. Hasn't had an original IP hit yet. That's true. And has turned out into a subpar sequel assembly line machine. You would think major corrective measures would be happening yesterday, right? Right. Well, think again, because to mess with Pixar right now would be to mess with an ideologically captured hornet's nest for any executive who dared to do so. Getting them just to back off contentious social issues in kids' content is already a huge ask. And we have this out of Toon Hive on X. Pixar is developing its first musical film with Domi Shi attached to direct. She previously directed Turning Red and Elio. That's so. Did either of you see Elio or Turning Red?
Yeah, I saw both of them.
I saw Turning Red, but not Elio.
Okay, so Turning Red, it's it's kind of funny because I think unless you're a 13-year-old girl or around that age, 8, 9 to 13, 14, whatever, you may not exactly understand the whole Turning Red reference and what that's really about. And it's kind of gross if you do. It's nasty.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something that really needs to be discussed in a kid's movie. I think there's a place for those types of discussions, and that place is in the home with the family and the parents.
That's between a mom and her daughter.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Right. Yep.
Not for a movie about a panda. Let me put it this way. If you do watch Turning Red, don't eat orange chicken from Panda while you're eating it. Just a thought. Anyhow,
I like
orange chicken. Think that I like orange chicken too? But you don't want it if the sauce is too red while you're watching that movie. That's all I'm saying. Anyhow, as far as these movies are concerned, you think it's a good idea for the director of those two movies to be brought back?
No, what do you mean? Like, if you think Elio or Turning Red would make a comeback? Like,
no, I mean, do you think it's a good idea for that director?
Oh, no, those movies are garbage. I mean, they're not even like, you don't even like remember the characters. I don't even know the names of the characters. Maybe Turning Red, May, right? I don't know anybody in Elio. It never stuck. I don't know. I don't think so. Those movies were just horribly done. Sorry. I mean, some people like I'll tell you, the only good thing about Turning Red that I liked is the little boy band that they threw in with they were trying to make it seem like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the songs from that. That's cute. And that's probably the only thing that stuck. Exactly. That was it.
You guys, take over for a second while I handle this. Is hilarious. It's the thing you sent me. I'm trying to fix it.
I figured, and then I'm trying to answer your question about the movies, and I'm like, wait, what is he asking? But I had to do it, Ron.
You guys will see what we're talking about here in just a second. I just got to figure out how to do this so that
You know what, Erica? The kids didn't even want to see Elio. I think we pushed play and let the first 10 minutes run, and then they left the room.
Yikes.
Do you have Disney Plus? Do you have Disney Plus, Erica?
Yeah, I do, unfortunately. I recently.
Do you have so you just don't have the urge to even watch it because it's on there. You can watch it.
No.
Yeah. Doesn't even get your attention. Like.
No, not really.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It's going to take a lot for these guys to come up with a really good Pixar with a nice story like Cars. And I know Monstropolis is being built, so don't throw tomatoes at me. But Monsters, Inc. was a good movie. It was cute. It had a great story. Toy Story, the first 1, 2, and 3 were excellent. They shouldn't have gone further than that. I thought it was really, those were really, really good Pixar. Wall-E is a great Pixar movie. What's your favorite Pixar movie? Is with Finding Nemo, right, Erica?
Mine is Up.
Okay.
I think Up was Pixar, right?
Which one?
Is Up Pixar or Disney? Up.
Yes, that's another tearjerker. That's a great movie. That's Pixar.
Yeah.
They're all Pixar.
Folks in the chat, just because I just think this is absolutely hilarious.
I get Pixar and Walt Disney Pictures confused because they're all doing the same style animation. It's hard to differentiate the two anymore.
So sometimes StreamYard freezes me, and MJ thought it would be really, really funny if we got a picture of that, because making me look just like the lizard from Tom Lizard from Hoppers.
Oh
She's
my
gonna
God.
laugh.
You're the one that said it. You said I look like the lizard when I freeze up on stream.
No, I said the lizard looked like me, but
Oh.
yeah. But it is pretty.
Oh my God.
I don't know how you did that. That was pretty fast. That's pretty funny.
Grok is amazing.
Brave
Good
was
old
Pixar?
Grok.
I thought that was Walt Disney Pictures.
Brave is Pixar. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
So I think Pixar is an Apple company, and then they just work. I don't know the relationship, but
yeah. So Pixar was developed by Steve Jobs.
Okay.
But I don't know if they were ever technically owned by Apple. Apple has a very good relationship with Disney as a company, and
all Apple did was just supply them with patented technology for their animation.
There you go.
That only I think they exclusively have. It's like a contract between them and Apple.
Oh, okay. And then what's the deal with them and Disney?
Not the mama.
Well, Disney owns Pixar. They own the name and the studio.
Yeah, they own it now. Disney bought Pixar. Disney was Bob Iger's first. Pixar was Bob Iger's first Disney acquisition. So once Bob Iger got in, he said, "I am not a creative person. I'm a weatherman, and the only thing that I'm going to be able to do is figure out how to buy stuff." I almost said the bad word.
Oh yeah.
And so he bought Pixar, he bought Star Wars, he bought Lucasfilm, he bought Marvel, he bought Fox, and that's all. He doesn't know how to do anything else but buy. Mm-hmm. And now we're saying, "Hey, Bob, bye. So,
What year did he buy the Pixar? Because I didn't even know about that.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no wonder it declined severely after he bought it. My God.
Well, after he bought it, and then they got rid of Lasseter because when they pushed Perlmutter from Marvel to the backside, Marvel started to slip, and you got scenes that you didn't need. Like Endgame is a really good movie until there's the one scene when every single female superhero ends up exact same place on the battlefield together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's one of those moments when you're watching the movie. I just watched it last night and I like the movie, but that moment takes me out of the movie because this is so contrived. There was a scene like it in Infinity War.
Something went flying. It was a beaver.
No, that was my cord. There was a scene like it in Infinity War where the female villain is about to get Scarlet Witch, and she says, "You'll die alone." And then Black Widow's right behind her and says, "But she's not alone." And then there's two other females that show up, and the four females are fighting fine. That's not really contrived. That could have happened easy on the battlefield. But then when you do the same thing, but you have like 20 different female characters that all show up on a battlefield it's the same place, same time. And and by the way, one of those characters was all the way on the other side of the battlefield in a van 2 seconds before which that was the Wasp. It just did not make any sense. So yeah. Going Shogi says that. All right, so here's Troy. This is a Pixar was initially developed by Lucasfilm, bought by John, sold to Disney. There you go. Thank you, Troy.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, because that whole story behind Pixar, I was always confused about that. So thank you for that.
The weatherman's prediction was cloudy with a chance of suck.
I saw that comment. I was laughing. I was like, that's a good one.
Wasn't uncontrollable spending what they criticized Eisner for. Yeah, and the funny thing is, it was like spending on the wrong things, but yeah, it was. Eisner was kind of good and kind of bad. He had crazy ideas about different things, right? Absolutely crazy ideas. But that's what he wanted. He said, guys, I don't care how bizarre the idea is. I want to hear about it. One of the ideas was a Mickey Mouse shaped hotel where one foot would be on one side of the street. This is in front of Disneyland. One leg was going to be on one street, one leg was going to be the other. Mickey Mouse would have been about 200 feet or 20 stories tall and would have been huge. And it was a crazy idea. Obviously, it didn't work, but they talk about that idea as how big and crazy he wanted ideas to be to hear, so that you can filter that stuff out. It's kind of how I sometimes go grocery shopping. When I'm grocery shopping online, I'll put everything in the cart that I want, and then I'll go to the cart and I'll be like, nope, don't need that. Nope, don't need that. Nope, don't need that. And then I'll whittle my $500 shopping bill down to like $120 of things that I actually need. So, but yeah. What about a park with a hidden? Yeah, well, there's plenty of those. But yeah, the point is, and getting this back on the screen from Pro, Hoppers. Hoppers is not the story about Pixar that they're telling you. It's not all positive, even if people like it. If you like it, great, go see the movie, have a good time, enjoy it, nothing wrong with that. But take a look at that expose from above from Toon Hive. Look at it 3 times if you need, lest there be any doubt that Pixar is toast. This one is the Mega Toaster 3000. So let's go back up here, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Turning Red and Elio in a project that Pixar is developing with the director of those. Okay. At the same time that Pixar is becoming the Lucasfilm of animation, the solution to the problem is to promote the director of Turning Red. Yeah, Disney yanked it from a major theatrical release because it was so bad. And Elio, I think we mentioned it earlier for some humbling reason, and give her the directorial debut of Pixar's very first musical. Yeah, it's going to go well. But don't worry, because Pete Docter, who is not of the right variety to lead Pixar in the eyes of its employees, I believe they call him non-diverse these days, has it all figured out. They're going back to what made Pixar work well, at least once they get Turning Red, the musical, out the door for the masses who just can't wait for that again.
What musical? Why? No.
Right. Pete Docter, this is out of Boardwalk Times, Pete Docter is pushing Pixar to re-embrace the universally relatable concepts like talking toys and monsters in the closet that once made it a juggernaut. As time's gone by, I realized my job is to make sure that films appeal to everybody. So I have a take on that statement. Read that statement again. As time's gone by, I realized my job is to make sure the films appeal to everybody. Why not from the very beginning? If you got hired to make children's movies that can appeal to adults, why would you not have realized how is this guy working for Disney, working for Pixar, and he didn't realize from the beginning he's supposed to make movies that appeal to everyone and not just a tiny demographic? Why that part makes no sense to me. That immediately tells me this guy is not the right guy for that job. That's my opinion.
what about the storytelling, like the whole story from beginning to end? It's not well put together. Like it's not exciting. When you watch a movie, you want to be taken on an adventure, right? Like, okay, what's going to happen? There's like no suspense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is why, folks, this is why Pixar's toast in a scrambling effort to satisfy the ideological capture rapture of the last decade. Disney tossed out a ridiculous amount of talent from Pixar. They did it to their other studios as well. Marvel, Lucasfilm, Disney Animation, they're all shadows of their former selves, because it turns out that geniuses are, well, really, really hard to replace. So to make a Lasseter level masterpiece from Pixar these days, well, that's like asking the 1999 Chicago Bulls win a championship without Michael Jordan. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Who do you Cohen Shogi says it right here. Pete Docter batting at .00002. Yeah. So look at this. Pete Docter. Need to stop giving Pete Docter the benefit of the doubt. The dude also made it. Good Dinosaur, Onward, Toy Story 4, and Soul. Now, personally, of those, I actually kind of like Soul.
I like Soul too. I like there's certain parts of that film that I really appreciate, like when the musician, like they showed behind the scenes. I forget his name, but he's really talented. How he played the piano. Jamie Foxx did a really good job, and I did like the humor from what's her name? She's a comedian. Help me out, Ron. What's her name? She has brown hair. She's funny.
She's remember.
She's really funny. The humor in there was cute. I liked Soul. I thought it was cute.
I like Soul. I like Soul because it dealt with the afterlife in a way that I thought was kind of unique and fun, and it
was good for kids.
It was good for kids. I didn't really feel anything particularly woke about Soul. Onward was okay. Onward was weird.
Yeah, Onward was weird.
Onward, where they were trying to bring back half their dad because the bottom half was
they were dragging their dad around in a van. Half of his body. That was just a weird movie.
Go and show you right. Soul wasn't a Pixar movie in the way that it was way too adult. I can't disagree with that. Tina Fey.
Thank you. Yeah, I love her. I love her. I thought she did a great job as 22. And I like Soul because my dad's a musician. Well, he's a retired musician. And I like it for the reasons of what musicians go through and the lesson it teaches. Like sometimes you really think that this and this and that is everything. But once you have it, it's like, are you living? Are you actually like appreciating what's around you? Because you can get really you can get tunnel vision when you have that kind of career, in my opinion. Like everything else just isn't important. And growing up, I'm going to be very vulnerable here. Growing up with a musician for a father, I am the apple of his eye, right? Yeah, I'm his princess. But when he was, I got a gig, I got to go. He was always on the go. We were always on the move. And it was just really, really challenging sometimes for him to kind of be there, and, you see that in the movie Soul. Everything was just becoming a musician and playing in that one band. And once he got to there, he's like, okay, so what's next? And she's like telling him about life and how you're not really living it because you think this is everything. It's not everything. This is just part of it. And I thought that was so cool. I actually invited him over to watch it with me, and he did. And he cried at the end. He was like, oh, wow, this is a really cute movie. That's why that movie's special to me. So, yeah, it's good.
So, in the end, it does look like Soul probably a better movie than Hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think the Joker once said it because Hoppers is on the way out. Pixar is looking like it's going to go, and it's not going well. But like the Joker always said, if you got to go with a smile. Long Rua comes in with a 20,000 Vietnamese song. I believe that's the correct thing. The new trailer for Galaxy. Mario Galaxy, I think is what you're referring to, is going to kill Hoppers. Yeah, I
Mhm.
would imagine. Like, I think they're about to drop the final trailer. Yeah, the only thing that could get more people to go to Hoppers right now is this is going to sound weird, but if they dropped a full Doomsday and a full Spider-Man trailer in front of it, that would probably do it. But before they do that, we got to celebrate Long Rua's comment. You guys ready? Let's celebrate. Well, we have a shorter show today, mostly because I have to finish up working on a vlog. I have it edited, and what happened was when I watched the edited version of it, I realized there's a couple of small changes that I need to make before I put it up on YouTube. It is a longer vlog about my time at Volcano Bay. So, guys, keep a lookout for that. It will be coming up on the channel. But speaking of things that are coming up on channels, Erica, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Well, we got Brood Banter on Friday at 2 p.m. after that Park Place. And Jerron, if you're going to be there, I'm looking forward to this European story of yours.
Oh, it's an interesting boy. Yeah. My time that I spent in Amsterdam, my sister lives there, but it was interesting because she lived literally just outside of the red light district. So when we were walking her girls to school, they actually went to school. They had to go. We had to walk through the red light district. The door to one of their kindergartens was like 2 doors down from a red light window. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Out here, they got a daycare next to an adult store.
An adult store, yeah. So
yeah, a daycare.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's
good night. So there is the link. Go and Shogi has put the link for Erica in the chat. Brood Banter 2 p.m. this Friday. If depending on the time, that we'll all try and figure out if that we're meeting at the right time, because Erica's time hasn't changed.
Well, yeah, for me, I'm used to being at 8 p.m. our time, but it's going to be 7 p.m. our time because the clocks changed on your end.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Magically MJ.
It's a small world after all.
Let's get MJ's links in the chat where you can find her on Instagram or on X.
Yeah, so hop on over to my Instagram and my X, and you will have magical links, and you will thank me later. And I used one of them this weekend, and we had a ball.
Yeah, so those links explain about the discounts and stuff.
Yeah, so the DVC rental links, you can rent. How do I explain this properly? So usually the DVC people rent out their points, and you can snag a really good deal. Like, for example, if you wanted to stay at a deluxe resort that could cost, anywhere from $700, $800, $900 and up, you could get something less than $500 a night and really enjoy the resort. I'm all about enjoying the resorts. I like the parks. Trust me, I've been going since I was 4, but the resort stays are so nice, relaxing. There's so many amenities you can take advantage of, the delicious dining. So check out those links. I also have a few other ones that you probably would find interesting. But yeah, I'm on that Park Place. Follow the Bradley's Fun. I'm on Brood Banter, Vash Sky Parkcast, Hail Vash. And probably some other stuff coming up soon. We're pretty much everywhere. Sometimes we get links and we're like, where am I?
I don't know what channel I'm on today. And then Flying Blind on a rocket cycle for 199 power to the 199 says hi all. And I think a Flying Blind on a rocket cycle, hi all, deserves a culture casino. Sure bear. For those that might be wondering, they'll be like,
Does this have to do with anything? Tell me what's happening!
Sometimes we don't even know. All right. Anyhow, guys, so 3:00 tomorrow. 3:00 tomorrow, we will be back here for the dish, and we'll talk more about the parks. We typically will focus more about box office and movies and pop culture stuff on Mondays. Unfortunately, on Mondays, because we're not really talking about the parks, we don't get to hear as much shape language.
So what we've tried to do is really bring that shape language from the architecture. But like what we love to talk about at WDI is shape language. And we often refer to shape language.
There's such iconic shape language in Spaceship Reverie Attraction. We really wanted to make sure that we fused to that throughout the space.
Erica's going to do a parody real soon, guys. Stay tuned.
Really?
Someone needs to send me that video.
Okay. We have it. We'll send it. It's funny. Anyhow, we might be talking more. We'll be talking more about the parks, more about shape language. We'll talk about upcoming discounts because there's a lot of that kind of stuff. And I got to figure out when to debut my vlog because it's a long vlog on Volcano Bay. I think it's a good one too.
I like long vlogs. I hate short ones.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So that's coming out, and then I've got to figure out how to get more of these news clip videos out and out and out because there's so many things that I want to comment on, so many videos that I want to do, and you'll be seeing more of that on the channel because eventually we'll probably have to divide up the channels because YouTube doesn't love variety on one channel; they like only the same thing. Yeah. Going Chuggy says, this is funny. There's a little conversation. I have shape language in my belly. And awesome. I was going to say my shape language is round and ever growing.
Isn't that from Austin Powers with Fat Bastard?
Yeah,
get in my belly.
It says, I eat because I'm unhappy. And I'm unhappy because I eat. It's a vicious cycle. Anyhow, speaking of that, before we go, do you know who was originally supposed to play Shrek, who was hired and actually played Shrek for most of the time until they hired Mike Myers?
Who?
It was not John Candy, the guy after John Candy, the guy who the big guy who somebody in the I can't remember.
Someone in the large region, Ron.
I'm blanking on his name, but the guy that did the Chris Farley. Thank you.
I love Chris Farley.
Chris Farley played Shrek when he passed away, and that's when they brought in Mike Myers, and then Mike Myers was trying to impersonate Chris Farley's version of Shrek, and it wasn't working. So that's when he came up with the more Scottish accent that we have. That was a tough time. Anyway, yeah. Going Shogi says that the Chris Farley test tapes are very interesting. It's so strange. Yeah, it's a different
Chris Farley, John Candy, and then there's one more. He was in the original Twisters. I love him. I love his character. I love him as an actor. He had some bad habits, but he was just like, I probably watched Twisters because of him.
Bill, I want to say it's Bill, not Paxton. Bill Paxton?
Not he's not a main character. He was just hanging. He was
because I was thinking of Bill Paxton because he also passed away not too long ago, and he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and
his character is very like hip, like rockster hippie-ish, kind of like he's just he was just a great guy. I forget his name. Anyway, he was
yeah.
Those guys are great.
This is what I was thinking of when I was thinking of that, VJ. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. I just watched Shrek 2 the other night. One of the few where the sequel rivals the original or is better. Yeah, that's very unusual for that to happen. But what is usual to happen is that we have to get going. And so thank you, Erica. Thank you, MJ. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you, Long Rua and Goen Shogi and Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. And the Izzo's Place. Thank you guys all for your support today. It means so much and it helps keep the lights on here. Again, if you're a member of this channel, be checking the community tab because we're going to talk about how we are going to be doing the giveaway for this popcorn bucket. Because we have to do that giveaway. I promise it is going to happen. And Philip Seymour Hoffman. Is that it?
Thank you. Yes, I have a soft spot for him. And he passed away. Like I said, he had bad habits in his personal life, but as an actor, I just liked him a lot. And along came Paulie. He was great too. I like him in that one.
So
I love him.
Indeed, he was a VIP.
Thank you, sir. Seeing as how the VP is such a VIP, shouldn't we keep the PC on the QT? Because if it leaks to the VC, you can end up an MIA and then we'd all be put on KP.
I would like to leave the room now.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in today. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. And until then, see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.